story in the two because this is unbelievable. The number of Americans receiving food stamps is now 48 million. It's about 15% of the population. This program started obviously with good intentions, has grown to a huge government program. So we got a lot of response to this on the radio show this week. I got a great call from a woman named Carrie in Pennsylvania who said that she was once on food stamps and it was really hard, but she was able to get off. And Carrie is our caller of the week.
What the government does is spoon feed you. We're going to take care. Don't worry about food money. Don't worry about it. And you get used to it, and then you don't want to get off of it. And when you go, they will say, well, that's all right. You don't have to get off.
Well, Deneen?
Listen, there are too many people on the government plantation. And in some situations, it's an unfortunate, things happen. But on the flip side, if you look at the fact that Obama's policies are failing, the stimulus was supposed to keep unemployment at or above 8%. It did not do that. And so this was a waste of our tax dollars. But you have more and more people relying on the government, and government is not the answer. We need to grow the economy so that we can get these people back to work.
Yeah. Al, I don't think there's somebody that's truly hungry and doesn't have money that we should help them out, whatever kind of program you want. But the state of Michigan just kicked 30,000 people in the state of Michigan off of food stamps they were college students. Is that what the program was designed for?
Well, I don't think the program was designed for college students, but, you know, some people manage to get into college and they're still poor, so I don't know about every individual case there. We've seen a lot of fraud in the food stamp program, and, you know, that's to be expected with just about any program. We always find fraud. The bigger picture here is simply, you know, we've got this nation of unemployed people. We're at unemployment levels of almost depressionary levels. And, you know, we've got extended unemployment benefits. Those run off. People go on food stamps. Surprise, surprise, surprise. This is the cost of a prolonged economic downturn. And really, we've got to create jobs in this country. We can't keep giving money to the banking system and watching companies hold that money on the sidelines and not invest it.
Dennis,
Something's got to change.
Why isn't it the food stamp program, why hasn't it been able to help reduce the problem of hunger in this country? In 1980, I read this in a blog, 26% of the budget of the Department of Agriculture went to food stamp payments. Now it's 67%. And clearly we're not doing enough rigorous means testing if we're letting 30,000 college students be on food stamps. I'm sorry, but if you can go to college, you can afford to feed yourself. Otherwise, you ought to drop out of college and feed yourself first. I don't think college is a basic human right. And I just feel like somewhere along the way, we're kind of out of control. I don't want to cut food stamps. It's politically incorrect to even say that. But you know what? Gallows humor on Wall Street. A guy emailed me this morning, and he said, you know, why don't we just instead buy Tyson Foods and put a chicken in every pot and give it away that way?
I think I've heard that before.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk.